Good morning, students.
Good morning, Mr. Walcott.
I was reading a Toronto newspaper yesterday morning when I came across the most extraordinary bit of information. It seems that 2 amateur radio operators were able to assist the Mounties in recovering a portion of $1 million of stolen money simply by keeping their keen ears open to the airwaves. Yes.
How'd they find it exactly?
The crooks were using a code not that much different than Morse code, and the male and female operator were able to decipher it and determine the exact location of the stolen money. So, class, this little tale brings us to the point of today's science lesson, which is modes of communication. We are entering a world of mass communication that is going to alter all of our lives. That is why today we are going to build a ham radio.
Ever since Dr. Love quit the radio show, nobody seems interested in paying for sponsorship. I'm just about ready to throw in the towel on that station. I've got too much on the go, and we simply aren't making enough revenue on CRNB.
You've got too much on the go. You haven't had anything to do with the radio station. I've been running it all by myself.
Oh, well, if you want to call what you're doing running it, you go right ahead. You don't fool me. The only reason you have any interest in that darn station is for social purposes, so you can make yourself feel more important than you really are.
I don't have to feel important. I am important. And I will happily solve our little revenue problems with one quick little chat with Mr. Roper.
And so you see, my friends, honesty is indeed the best policy. I'd like to close with the words of the Lord found in St. Luke chapter 8, verse 15. But that on the good ground are they which in an honest and good heart, having heard the word, keep it and bring forth fruit with patience.
You have been listening to Bible Hour with Reverend Milo McClellan. This brings our day to a close. We at CRNB in New Bedford wish you a very good evening.
Very good, Reverend.
I believe it's one's duty to pass on the word of the Lord by any means possible. Good night, Grace.
Good night.
Mrs. Cramp.
Reverend? Any problems this evening?
No, very smooth, Mrs. Cramp.
Oh, Grace, I'm most grateful for the volunteer work you've been putting in here.
Oh, I don't mind in the least, Mrs. Cramp. As a matter of fact, I find it all very exciting.
I'm so glad. Where's the station manager?
Oh, poor Mr. Roper. He has a terrible cold. He went home early.